Hi yogis, and welcome to practice. It's Suzanne coming to you from my home studio. Today I have a supported practice for you that includes a few standing postures. You'll need a chair and a non-slip surface. So if you're working on your carpet, you're probably okay, but if you're on a slippery floor, maybe pull out the yoga mat. We'll start in a seated posture. Just make sure the feet can, comfortably and in a strong way connect to the floor. Sitting up nice and tall, let the shoulders drop down the back. If you feel comfortable, close the eyes, or just let the eyes be a little bit heavy if you feel like you need a little vision to help with support. And then once you settle the body, take an inhale and let it go. As you settle into the breath, either breathing through the nose or through the mouth, whichever moves freely for you. And as we're here and as we're settling in, finding intention, maybe an intention of stability, maybe an intention of strength. And then let the hands rest beside the body 3 times. On an inhale, start to reach the arms up, maybe towards overhead, maybe more in front of you. Exhale, bring hands to the heart. And do that twice more. Inhale, find a reach. And exhale, hands to the heart. One more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bring hands to your heart. Good. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take a twist to the right. Maybe that left hand comes across the body. The right hand can hold the bottom of the chair or even the chair back. Open the heart. Add a shake no of the head. Come back through to center. Hands hold the back of the chair. Roll the shoulders, lean forward a little, open the heart, maybe a lift to the chin. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to forward fold, so hands come to the thighs, maybe resting the chest to the thighs, maybe folding a little further, whatever feels good here. You might even let the arms slide down and dangle, just become kind of a heavy little ball. When you're ready, start to walk the hands back in, pressing up, coming back up to that upright spot. Nice and tall, let the shoulders roll down the back. We'll go again through the other side. So inhale, find that reach of the arms towards overhead, maybe more out in front. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, find that reach. Exhale. One more time, inhale to reach. Exhale. Finding the twist to the left this time. Right hand comes across the body, left hand to the seat or the back of the chair. A little pull to the twist, and then maybe a shake no of the head. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to unwind, taking the hands to the bottom of the chair, the back of the chair. Roll the shoulders open through the heart, maybe lift the chin. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to fold forward, supporting hands to thighs, maybe allowing the front of the body to rest on the legs. You might even allow the arms to dangle. Use the support of the hands to the body to come back up. As you come up nice and tall, we're just going to wake up the feet a little bit. With the right foot, just pick up that right foot, find a little ankle roll. If you feel like you need to support, you can hold the back of the thigh there. And then add a little point and flex. And if you can, move and open the toes, curl the toes as much as you can. Good. Coming back through to center, find it on the left side, so pick up that left foot. A little roll of the ankle, maybe some cricks and cracks. And then add a point and a flex. It's important to use those joints Motion is lotion. Keeps everything nice and lubricated. Good. Come back through to center. And then we're going to stand up. So find your way to upright. And if you'd like, position your chair so that the back of the chair, the seat is facing the way the back of the chair is towards you. And we're going to just stay close to the chair in case you need support. If you're feeling pretty stable, you can certainly step away. But with hands to the chair, I want you to soften the knees. And we're going to start on the right foot first. Just start to rock toe to heel on that right foot. Starting to press into the foot just a little bit more. Good. And then you might even rock to the blade edge and arch edge. So rock that foot left and right. And I like to keep the knees a little bit bent here just to make it a little more stable. Coming back to center, do it on the other side. So rock the left foot forward and back, getting into those toes, getting into the heel. Coming back to center, and then just a little rock in and out. And how much you press into the floor depends on how it feels to you. It might feel good to have a light touch. It might feel good to have a little heavier touch. Good. Come back to center, standing up a little taller. You might still like a little buoyancy in those knees. Step the right foot back, and I want you to tuck the toes as much as you can, and then just a little push into the ball of the foot. And I like to kind of rock back into the foot and then maybe push away. It's just a subtle movement, but it helps to open up the toes, helps to spread those feet a little bit. Wake up those toes, especially if they've been all crammed in shoes all winter long. And then come back through to center and switch sides. So the left foot steps back around the ball of the foot, trying to spread those toes out. And then just a little back and forth, shifting weight in and out. Be gentle, especially if you have any injured toes or anything going on there. Good. Coming back through to center. Give the legs a little shake, maybe a little bend in the knees. And we're going to come into a warrior one stance. So the right foot steps forward and then the left foot steps back any amount. But we're looking for a strong bend in that front knee. Try to keep that knee over the ankle, probably not forward of the toes, just keep it in a nice stable spot. And the back foot is down so you feel strong and stable here. We're here for just a couple of breaths, so stand up as tall as you can. Keep that support of the chair. If you are having a stable day, if you're feeling pretty balanced today, take the right hand to the heart. If you put the right hand to the heart, take it back to the chair. We're going to just find a little straightening of the right leg. Now, it might feel more stable for you to have a little bend in the knee. It might feel okay to go all the way straight. Just make sure this leg feels stable and strong. Once you set that leg, I want you to hug the inner thighs towards one another a little bit, and then just start to hinge forward. I'm finding a sensation on the back of that right leg through the hamstring. You might feel it a little differently. Take a moment and just breathe in that shape. Take an inhale as you exhale. Soften this right knee as you come up, stepping into the chair again. Now here you can take a little shift through the weight or a little rock through the feet if you'd like. And then we'll go to the second side. So the left foot is going to stay forward. The right foot will step back, just finding a gentle bend in that left knee, but where it feels stable and strong. My right foot is planted. It's all the way down. And then I'm going to bring my heart space as upright as I feel comfortable. Feeling a little heat in that little work in that front quad. I'm feeling a nice stretch through the back, in the back leg through the calf. If you feel like you can maintain this posture, release the chair. Take the left hand to the heart this time. Good. If you release the hand, take it back to the chair. Again, we're going to start to straighten that front leg any amount. Maybe there's still a soft bend. Once you get the legs set, hug the inner thighs and then start to hinge forward any amount, coming forward with a strong back. Doesn't matter how far forward I go, I'm really just looking for an interesting stretching sensation through the back of that left leg, looking to get into that hamstring. When you're ready to come out, soften into this left knee, stepping into the chair. Maybe give the legs a little shake. Now you can take a pause here, find a seat if you feel like you need a break in between sections, or a down dog on the chair might feel good. Walking the hands back, you can have those hands as wide as you want on the chair. Maybe a little softness in the knee, and then melt the heart. If I press my tail back, I get a little action through the backs of those legs. With the knees bent, I get a little release through the low back. When you are ready, start to come up nice and slowly to avoid head rush. Walking back into the chair. Take a moment, take a breath, just make sure you feel stable. And we'll go through that series again, but we're going to add a little bit on if you want. So we'll start again with the right foot forward, the left foot back, setting up for that warrior one shape. And you might find you have a little extra space to go, slightly deeper this time, that's fine. This time I'm going to keep this knee bent, but I'm going to start to hinge forward, coming into a humble warrior shape. It just changes the work a little bit through the front leg. I get a little more heat through the front leg. I have to ground a little more through the back leg. Take a couple of breaths here. When you're ready to come out, keep that knee bent and come out. Once you come out of the pose, maybe start to straighten that right leg again, just like we did last time. Start to hinge forward. Now this might be enough, coming back into this shape. If you want a little twist, your left hand's going to stay on the chair, or maybe it'll come down to the seat. Your right hand is going to come to the thigh or to the hip, and then move slowly. Any amount, you're going to turn your body towards the right leg. Move slowly in the twist. Make sure the body agrees with the movement that you're adding. Take an inhale, exhale, start to unwind. Find that support of the chair again, soften the knee and come all the way up to stand. Stepping those feet towards the chair, coming back to that neutral stance. And then we'll do that again on the left side. So the left foot steps forward, the right foot steps back, coming to that warrior one shape. Make sure you're in a good place with the legs. Take an inhale and then exhale. Any amount, just start to shift or hinge forward. So the legs don't change, I'm just changing that, the weight that my body is bearing, the way it's bearing the weight. A little more work in that left quad. I'm getting a little extra stretch in the back of the right leg this time. When you're ready, come back up. And then start to straighten that left leg, coming forward with a strong torso again. The right hand, it might stay to the top of the chair, or I might bring it down to the seat of the chair, wherever you feel comfortable. Left hand comes to thigh, or maybe to the hip. And then moving slowly, starting to roll my heart towards the left leg, coming into a twist. It doesn't have to be big. Sometimes just that little rotation can challenge the pose. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to unwind. Find hands to the top of the chair, soften the knee and come back up. If you need a moment to sit, take a moment to sit. You can stand and shake the legs, or again, walk the feet back, soften the knees, press the tail, a little dangling through the heart, and pause. Gently come back up, so keep those knees back, come with a strong back, start to walk the feet in, come to standing, just take a moment to calibrate, make sure you're in a good place. We're going to do one more standing move before we cool things down. Just a little balance check for the day. So I actually want you to step a little further away from the chair if you can, if you feel comfortable. Right foot steps forward, and I want just a little soft bend in the knee so I can feel that buoyancy, so I feel stable on this leg. Left toes are going to reach back with a strong left leg, so almost like that foot stretch where we started. I want you to find that little hug of the inner thighs again. And then any amount, I'm going to teeter my heart forward as I lift the back leg, coming into balance, coming into a warrior three shape. Doesn't matter how far I go, I just want to play with the balance. As I get here, I might lighten my touch on the chair. I might even release the right hand to the heart. When you're ready to come out, just come out nice and slow. Use the support of the chair. Maybe walk the feet in. It might feel good to shake the legs. And then we'll do it on the other side. So if you can, walk away from the chair just to give a little bit of space for that hinge. Stand on the left foot, a little buoyancy, just an itty bitty bend in that knee, maybe a little bit more if that feels more stable. Right toes come behind, so we've got this long lever, this strong right leg. And then any amount, as I start to teeter the heart forward, I'm going to lift the back leg, bearing weight in that left foot, that left leg. Maybe lighten the touch of the chair. Maybe left hand to the heart here. And then when you're ready to come out, gently soften, release, give the legs a shake. If you want to try that balance one more time, feel free to push pause. Just do it once on each side for a few breaths, and then we'll finish up. But when you're ready, we're going to take that chair back where we started, coming into a seat. Finding that seat, my back is away from the back of the chair just a little bit so I can have that tall spine. Take an inhale and let it go. With the hands under that right thigh, pick up that right foot just fine. Kind of a lazy circle or even a figure eight of that right ankle. Maybe a point and a flex, even a little extension and bend of that right leg. Gently release and then find it on the other side. Just a little movement through that left ankle. And if it feels good, a little straighten and bend. Releasing to the floor. Now actually scooch back, and if you want, you can lean back into the chair. Keep the spine still somewhat strong, but just have that little bit of support. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe add a little nod of the head. If you feel comfortable, close the eyes, or those heavy eyes work here too, and just take a few breaths in softness, a few breaths in relative stillness. And you're welcome to stay here and rest for as long as you'd like. I will leave you here, but thank you so much for joining me today for this virtual practice. It's my privilege to meet you here on the mat. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.